So you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to use your Xbox One Bluetooth controller. I'm going to show you how in this video. Hey everybody, it's Chris from Family Geekery, and today we're going to be hooking up this Xbox One controller, and this is the Bluetooth version. Make sure it's not one of the original Xbox One controllers that has the black part that comes all the way down around the Xbox logo, just the top ridge here. That means this is a Bluetooth version, and we're going to connect that to our Nintendo Switch using the Mayflash Magic S Pro 2. Now Mayflash makes a bunch of these different types of adapters, and on their website they have a good chart that shows all the different adapters they have and what they're compatible with. I chose the Magic S Pro 2 because it has probably the best combination of consoles and controllers that are compatible with it. They only make one that's better than this, and I think it's called the Ultimate, and that is also compatible with the Mayflash arcade sticks. If you're not concerned about having one of the arcade sticks compatible with it, then go ahead with this Magic S Pro 2. Now previously on this channel I showed you how to hook this up using the 8BitDo adapter, and this thing is still great, but I wanted to update this video showing the Mayflash because it adds a couple features that aren't available on the 8BitDo. Now if you want to hook up a different type of controller with the Switch, I have videos on all those also. Check out the rest of the channel, or simply go to familygeekery.com/controller and you'll see a list of all my videos right there. Now before we get started, we want to set up a couple things first. First thing I always suggest you do is check to make sure that the firmware on this adapter is up to date, and there are instructions in the booklet on how to do that, or you can follow my video. I'll link that right up here. Now mine did come shipped with the latest firmware, but it's always a good idea to go ahead and check that out. So check that out and make sure it is fully up to date. Once you've verified that, then you want to go into your settings on your Switch by going to System Settings, Controllers and Sensors, and check that this Pro Wired communication is turned on. You may have to use your existing controllers to do that. Once you have all that set up, we're ready to go ahead and plug in the adapter and get it paired up to our controller. So we can plug this right into one of the USB ports on the dock, or we can use the included USB to USB-C adapter, and we can plug this right into the console directly on the bottom, or we can even use this to hook up to a Nintendo Switch Lite. I'm going to go ahead and just plug this right into one of the dock USB ports, and once you do that, there will be an LED light that starts to blink. It's going to be hard to see in this video, but there's different colors that LED is going to blink, and based upon the type of console that you've plugged it into, you want to make sure it's in the right mode. Now the book that comes in the box has a chart that has all the different colors and all the different consoles that you would hook it up to. And in our case, Switch can either be a red light for a regular Switch controller or a purple light for a Switch Pro controller. So I've got it set up for purple right now. If it's not on the right color, then you're going to hold down the button on top of the adapter for about 2 to 3 seconds, and you'll be able to toggle through all the different colors. Once you got that set up right, we're ready to go ahead and pair the controller. So to get the adapter into pairing mode, we're just going to single push the button on top. That's going to make this LED start to blink fast, and then we're ready to pair our controller. So for the Xbox controller, we're going to wake it up first by hitting the Xbox logo, and then we're going to hold the sync button on top here. That's going to make it blink faster. After a couple seconds, it's going to go solid. I did feel the rumble on here telling me that it's paired, and now we can test out to see that it works. So let's go ahead and back out of here and go into a game and test it out in the game. And now we can test everything out. It all works good. Now with the Xbox controllers, you're not going to have the gyroscopic features, but you will on a PlayStation controller. I've got videos on those as well. Also with the Xbox controller, since your A and B are backwards, there are instructions in the manual that shows you how to swap these buttons so that A will still be A and B will be B, or you can keep it so that A is in this position and B is here. That's how the default is. Now to put your console to sleep, you can just hold down the Xbox button. That's going to bring up this quick menu on the right here, and then just hit A to put the console to sleep. And after the console is fully asleep, the controller will realize that, and it'll eventually go to sleep also. Now later when you want to get back into the game, just simply push the power button on top of the Nintendo Switch, Once the console is woken back up, push your Xbox button, and within a couple seconds it'll rumble again telling that it's paired. You don't have to go through the pairing process again. The adapter will remember the last controller it talked to, and you'll be right back into your game again. So that's how easy it is to hook up a Xbox One Bluetooth version controller to your Nintendo Switch. I hope that was helpful to you. If it was, I appreciate a thumbs up on this video. Again, if you want to see more of this, if you have a different type of controller that you want to hook up to your Switch, check out the rest of the channel or go to familygeekery.com/controller. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. One question I get a lot is how many controllers can I hook up to this adapter? And it is simply 1 for 1. If you want 2 controllers, you need to have 2 adapters. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. I thank you as always for watching, and until next time, peace out and geek out.